people out of 100. 100 people is a lot of people, guys. And about four, I'm not going to say for every company, but if you take notice, about 4 people out of 100 people in all these big old companies are kind of running it and making all the money. You can take basically 90% of everybody, of the people that are in a program, wipe them out, and you're almost not going to really see a difference in how that company is blowing up, how they're making money, and things like that. I heard that stat from Vic, the guy who created the 4% group. And I was on a webinar, and that kind of blew my mind because I was like, that can't be right. And I started kind of thinking to myself. I started thinking about the programs I've been in the past and other things I've seen. And he's about right. Like about 4 people in any company are the main ones, getting all the money. That's pretty stupid, isn't it? I mean, I think so. I mean, doesn't that make you just want to kind of like bust some people up in the head? I don't know why. It may make you a little bit mad. It makes me not mad. Maybe I don't want to bust people in the head, but a little irritated, or my mind is just blown to that. We need to get it together, okay? We really do. It makes me understand why Vic created something called the 4% group, because I didn't really understand where that name come from, by the way. I mean, you were maybe lost. I joined something called the 4% group. You've probably heard of it. And today I was on a webinar where Vic went over 7 steps to getting in a power position. And it was really crazy. I wrote them all down on this notepad, and I'm not even going to go over them, because that's not the point of this video. But he started talking about how he came up with the 4% group. And it was through that stat that about 4 people out of 100 are controlling or are making the top money basically in any program. And again, when I started thinking about it and I started going through programs that I had been in, I'm like, yeah, that's about right. So through that, that's why he created the 4% group, because he wants to take the mentality of how people are in the 4% kind of group of these companies and teach it to us, right? Teach it to us because, he wants to actually help people make money online. And when that hit me, that was just very powerful to me. And Vic, mind you, he's one of these people that any program he's ever been a part of, anything he's ever promoted, he's up there. He's a part of that 4%. With anything he's ever done. And there's a lot of stuff I know, there's a lot of stuff I've done really well in, but as I'm watching him, as I go through some of these webinars, some of them I've missed, and the one I went through today, which was live around 2 o'clock, the more I'm like, man, these people, their thinking it's on a whole nother level. And the fact that he's telling you, like that webinar I was on, I was like, what the heck? This is really good. The training they have in the back and the different avenues they're teaching people, because it's not just like recruit. It's, we're going to show you how to build any kind of business and be able to make the money that these 4% people type of people do in these companies, except you don't have to be in some company. Through learning, through what they're teaching, you can do it with anything you start. Are you the 96% of the people that can be wiped off of a program and the company doesn't really change? You're not really making a difference. You're not really doing anything. Does your bank account show that you ain't really doing anything? If you're sitting here and you have a goal, like if you're like, man, if I could just make $50 a day, the type of stuff that's in this program, the 4% group, if you follow it to the T and you take things slow but fast at the same time, if that makes any sense, okay? You'll start making money. You won't even maybe $50 a day to you is like really good. What about $500 a day? You can get to that with what they're teaching. With the millions of dollars these people have made, anything's possible. If you're somebody who likes hearing that, if get in the 4% group, because every webinar I come across and I see in this thing, I'm just like, I can see why now it's been around for a little bit. There's a link in my video description. You can check it out if you want or not. All I'm saying is this video is too long, isn't it? Anyways, I've said it. I don't need to keep going on, all right? I want to share that with you. Stop being the freaking 96% and let's do this.